All right, here we go. Two burly boys played Pokemon in their youth. One had to grow up, the other stayed true. Now the large grown-up child can name all of them, but the other guy probably 510. Now what can they do? Why don't they review? Now we'll talk about them till we die.
Die?
Welcome, everybody. I'm Joachim.
And I'm Frank.
And this is your Certified Poke-Moment, where we feature and talk about one Pokemon evolution line every week.
And today's featured Pokemon is Snom!
Oh.
Another ice type.
Should we re-roll?
No.
Oh my gosh.
We are not re-rolling. It was
I'm tired, boss.
Ice type, Tyranitar. Ice type, freaking, who did we just do?
Sigilif.
Sigilif, ice type. Wow. What is happening? Although I will say, Snom is one of the cutest Pokemon ever existed.
Great. Oh, and the signature Pokemon of the mommy of all Pokemon trainers.
Yes, Frosmoth, the final evolution, is her signature Pokemon.
Melanie's design is basically based off of Frosmoth in a way, because she's just
she's kind of
swaddled.
Yes, bundled and swaddled up. Alrighty, Snom, the ice bug type. Classification being the worm Pokemon.
Aww.
Oh, that is cute.
I mean, it seems like it's a little bit more than a worm Pokemon.
Yeah, it's got some stuff going on, but it evolves into Frosmoth while leveling up with friendship at night. And once it becomes Frosmoth, it stays Ice Bug and becomes, you're never going to guess, the Frostmoth Pokemon.
I can't be mad. It's
Nope.
accurate.
It is extremely accurate. Yeah, these guys are super cute. I remember seeing Frosmoth for the first time and being like, this is the most beautiful Pokemon I've ever seen in my life. I got to use it on a team. And then I remembered that is a horrible typing.
Oh.
Times 4 weak to fire. Times 2 weak to flying. Times 4 weak to rock. Times 2 weak to steel. Only 4 weaknesses.
Okay.
But 2 of them are times 4, which does suck. That's not great.
There could be redeeming qualities.
There is definitely a major redeeming quality for this Pokemon in its hidden ability. But we'll talk about that right now. Shield Dust is its normal ability. Damaging moves used by the opponent will have no additional effect. So, Thunderbolt can't paralyze. Stuff like that. But then, the hidden ability. The Pokemon is protected. Its name is Ice Scales. The Pokemon is protected by Ice Scales, which have the damage taken from special moves. So that's pretty good.
Oh, from special moves.
So all special moves will do half damage.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. So a lot of fire-type moves that are
special. Basically Fire Fang and Fire Punch are the only fire moves you're going to see that are physical. There are definitely more, but those are the most common.
Yeah, people aren't going to be putting on a mediocre physical fire move just to avoid Frosmoth's ability.
Exactly. So honestly, that's not bad. Most rock moves are physical, but all physical rock moves, most all actually, have not 100% accuracy. So that's, you have that to think about. Let's talk. So Snom is one of those Pokemon that doesn't learn moves as it levels up. It's one of those Magikarp type Pokemon that's kind of useless till it evolves.
What level does it evolve?
Any level, but as long as you have max friendship at night.
Okay. So you don't have to wait for a level to get that thing started.
It does just have 2 moves whenever you catch it, Powder Snow and Struggle Bug. But Powder Snow does 40 damage and Struggle Bug 50. So, I mean, you're not going to be doing anything with this little guy. It can learn technical machines. Why did I say the full government biblical name? TMs and TRs. It can learn, and again, I'm talking about Snom here. Learn things like Icy Wind, Icicle Spear, Bug Buzz. Just little silly guys like that. But Frosmoth upon evolution, and you want it to evolve as soon as possible, it can learn moves like Stun Spore, Defog, Feather Dance, Aurora Beam, Bug Buzz, Aurora Veil, which pairs well with its ability. This move reduces damage from physical and special moves for 5 turns. This can only be used in a hailstorm. So if you have like a hail team, then it'll be useful.
Consisting of all the Ice-type Pokemon we've talked about so far.
Exactly. You can make a whole Ice-type team with all the Ice types we've talked about.
2 legendaries, though. That just feels wrong.
It does. That is very wrong. Other moves it can get are Snowscape, so it can set its own snowstorm. Blizzard, Tailwind, and Quiver Dance. Quiver Dance is a real good move. The user lightly performs a beautiful mystic dance. This boosts the user's special attack, special defense, and speed stats. It's a very, very good move. And only, with the exception of Blossom and Oricorio, only bug Pokemon can get this move. Oh, and Lilligant. Lilligant can also get it.
Oh, Lilligant.
Yeah, you like that thick grass type.
Oh my gosh. It's got such a fat grass.
And then through TMs, Avalanche, U-Turn, I like that. Air Slash, Reflect, Light Screen, Dazzling Gleam, Leech Life, Giga Drain, Play Rough.
Jeez, that was a flashbang of sound.
I love Play Rough, and
Frank does love playing rough. Watch out.
Oh, I'll discombobulate you.
You get him excited. Oh, he's still on that thing.
What was I gonna say? I doubt Frosmoth is gonna be much of a physical attacker, but Play Rough is still pretty cool to have. Hurricane, oh my gosh. Lunge, Icicle Spear, Triple Axle, Skitter
What
Smack.
the heck is Triple Axle?
It was a move introduced in Sword and Shield's DLC. A consecutive 3-kick attack that becomes more powerful with each successful hit. 20 damage to start, 90 accuracy, Ice-type move. Base power is 20 on the first hit.
It's an Ice-type move?
Yep. 40 on the second, and 60 on the third. So if all 3 hit, you're doing 120 damage.
Oh, okay.
But you have to go through 3 different 90 accuracy checks.
Yeah.
So technically, I guess, I don't know if this is how statistics work, but that's overall like 30% chance you're not going to hit all 3. Yeah, this is actually a really good moveset. And now that I'm down at the bottom of the Cerebi page and seeing its stats, yeah, don't teach your Frosmoth Play Rough.
Okay, let's hear him.
Base stat total of 475.
Okay.
HP is 70. Attack is 65. Defense is 60. That's really low on the defense front.
It is a moth.
Special attack, 125.
Heck yeah.
Insanely high special
that's
attack. Special defense is 90.
Okay. It's
Speed
serviceable.
is 65. So, really, really good special attack. Really, really good ability that makes its special defense insane.
But
if you get hit by a single physical attack, during a normal playthrough, you can probably take a couple of hits. Unless it's super effective. You're going to want to be very careful of physical attackers, though. And your speed's not the best.
I wish it had one more good stat on there. That's just...
Yeah.
Because I love the having the special... having the special attack... But you already have usable special attack. So it's just making your usable special attack really, really good.
If it was me, if I had a Frosmoth on a team, I would definitely have up in speed, down in physical attack nature. Just to help out your speed a little bit.
Oh, okay, yeah. For some reason, my brain was telling me you said down in special attack. And I was like,
No.
why would you say that?
Its special attack is already, really, really good.
You're not going to be using its attack.
Never. And, I mean, and its moveset is insane. Teach it Bug Buzz. Teach it Giga Drain. If you're gonna have a snow team, teach it Blizzard, because it'll be 100% chance to hit. Golly. And then heck, teach it Aurora Veil. If you're already gonna have a snow team, so then your defenses can be raised, you know?
Yeah. It's
still
still
a good Pokemon.
Yeah, it's a good Pokemon.
Again, this is making me want to do a Sword and Shield playthrough again, so I could use Sigilif and Frosmoth. Two really cool Pokemon.
There's Snom in Scarlet and Violet, right?
Yes, okay, you can get a Snom in Scarlet and Violet. You should put a Snom on your team, buddy.
But I feel like I have so many Pokemon already on my team that I just
6.
I enjoy. Yeah, it tends to be that way.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've kind of maxed out the cool Pokemon I want to keep going forward with. Maybe I think I have a Lotad that I really want to play with a Ludicolo, but maybe I'll switch it out.
It's up to you. If you love Ludicolo,
yeah, it is
play
up
with
to me.
him.
Yeah. I don't need your permission.
I was being so nice to you.
No, you weren't. I saw you were stabbing me in the
Why are you
foot
so
with a nail.
abusive?
You are so mean.
Why are you so abusive?
You were. Guys, stop fighting. Sean
Connery!
You guys are friends. Stop it. You're making Jesus cry.
Jokum, give me your hands. He's right. I love you, Jokum.
Yeah, you're cool.
All right, Sean Connery, he's doing it again.
I'm gone.
Anyway, that was hilarious. I bet you all loved that.
Frank, I love you too. I was just embarrassed to say that in front of Sean.
Thank you. Let's read some Pokedex entries. Why don't you read Snom's Sword and Shield entries, and then I'll read his Scarlet and Violet, and then same for Frosmoth.
Don't tell me what to do, but sure. Sword. It spits out... What was that noise?
It was a sigh.
It spits out thread imbued with a frigid sort of energy. A frigid sort of energy.
Yeah.
It's a sort of energy.
Yeah.
A frigid type. Anyways, I don't know why I think that's so funny. And uses it to tie its body to branches, disguising itself as an icicle while it sleeps.
Aww.
That's very cute. Shield. It eats snow that piles up on the ground. The more snow it eats, the bigger and more impressive the spikes on its back rows. It's so cute.
That is really cute, man.
It's like a little bagworm.
Kind of. Maybe that's why it's the worm Pokemon. And now for Scarlet. It eats snow that has accumulated on the ground. It prefers soft, freshly fallen snow, so it will eat its way up a mountain, aiming for the peak. Aww. It's the very hungry caterpillar.
That's so cute.
Violet. Within its internal organs, Snom amplifies the frigid air it gets from eating snow, and then uses its amplified air to create icicle-like spikes. On its own back? Is that where it gets those spikes from? To, defend it from predators?
Oh, maybe. That's cute.
That is so cute.
Wait, does it look different in Scarlet and Violet than Sword and Shield?
So
is it shinier?
They made it. Yes, it looks much more detailed.
Yeah,
so that's Sword and Shield Snom, and you go to Scarlet and Violet, and then look at that coat.
Yeah, they made it look more like ice.
Yeah, it looks a lot more detailed. I love Scarlet and Violet Snom. But let's go back to Sword and Shield so you can read Frosmoth's entry.
Sword and Shield. Or sword. This is sword. It's sword, I swear. Icy scales fall from its wings like snow as it flies over fields and mountains. The temperature of its wings is less than negative 290 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay,
that's what they always say about ice types, is that they're always negative some 100-odd degrees.
Yeah, okay, stupid child. Stupid child sprays with a bottle.
Stupid dog!
All right, Shield. It shows no mercy to any who desecrate fields and mountains. And desecrate in what way? Like pooping?
Deforestation, maybe, or I don't know.
It will fly around
Leaving
on its
trash.
icy wings, causing a blizzard to chase offenders away. That's cute.
Yeah, that makes sense. It must team up with the Alolan Ninetales all the time. One of its dex entries talks about it whenever it sees somebody on its mound, it guides them to the bottom so they'll hurry up and leave.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. All right. Its Scarlet entry. Frosmoth senses air currents with its antenna. It sends its scales drifting on frigid air, making them fall like snow. Okay.
That's the same thing.
Violet, it causes blizzards as it flies around with its huge, chill-emanating wings. Clean melt water is its favorite thing to drink.
Oh.
That's kind of cute.
Cute.
It specifically goes for the water that is freshly melted from the snow.
Nice.
So, Jokum, have you ever seen any animation of Frosmoth in game?
Probably.
Do you know that little thing around its neck are arms?
Are you serious?
It has them wrapped around like when you put your hands in your sleeves and everything. It like opens them up to do attacks.
Oh, that's so cute.
It's got such cute little arms.
Yeah, Frosmoth is great.
It's one of my favorite Gen 8 Pokemon, and I really regret not using one in my first playthrough. But then again, like with all Pokemon games, the ice-type area, the snowy area, doesn't come till the end of the game.
That sucks.
It's always what happens. Why is my life so hard?
No, I always ask that about my life.
Oh my gosh, he is literally me, guys.
And I'm literally him.
Bro. Just kiss already.
Who the hell are you?
Oh, come on.
Who was that? Who is this creepy guy?
That's the
it's
guy.
It's on Connery.
Yeah, it's Con.
No, it's not Con Shonery. It's on Kashonery.
Okay,
on Connery.
That's right. Shonery went to hell forever.
Yeah, Con Shonery's in hell.
Guys, there's
Sean
lore
Connery's
here.
in heaven. No, guys, look at his awesome lore. Isn't it so crazy? It's like the Nostalgia Critic.
Oh, I hope the Nostalgia Critic reviews these when he's 68 years old. Wait, why didn't I just say the funny number? I was one off.
Because you're better than that.
You're right. Predator handshake.
We did it the first time.
Woo!
Wow.
Anyway, alternate forms. Is there anything you could do to this moth?
To make it better? It's always
I'm not talking about better. I'm saying, is there anything you could do to it for an alternate form?
I don't know if I want... If you made it just a regional variant and changed the type, then it would just be another moth Pokemon. We already have too many moth Pokemon.
Yeah. I mean, think about it. When they made a Alolan Marowak, they slapped on fire and they turned it into a Hawaiian fire spinner. Like, that's just the most random thing. Who would have ever thought of that? So what's something, like, completely random even we can just throw on this Pokemon?
We give it a gun.
I like what you're thinking. All right, your Norway region. Let's go back to the Norway region, because this is another ice type. What if...
Too many ice types.
Yeah.
What
are some Norwegian, like, folklore, fairy tales we could pull from, maybe?
We could make it... I can't remember her name, but there's, like, a little blonde princess lady. She looks at trolls.
She looks at
I don't know. All I remember is a painting, and I think it's based off of folklore.
That's not very interesting.
It's not. I mean, for the sake of this, it's not. But we give it flowing blonde hair, and there's a troll Pokemon, and then there's a reference to this painting where I don't know. There's like it's mostly trolls and little Julenisse. Christmas Nisse. Like little gnomes.
Okay.
But I don't think
I
we're
tried.
Gonna Snom into Snome. It's a little gnome.
It's kind of cute, actually.
Yeah, but again, it just becomes a gnome, which is completely different from the moth. I don't know.
But what if it was a little bug that resembled a gnome, and it was normal bug?
I think this is this is a whole new Pokemon. I don't think this is Snom anymore.
Yeah, but that's what alternate form. You can say that about anything for an alternate form, right? How did any?
The little icicles on its back are little gnome hats instead. And
yes,
then
it has a cute little beard.
And then instead it evolves into a Pokemon that it doesn't have wings, but it is like bundled up, like it's just a little bug that's standing there bundled up, shivering and cold. Or maybe it's not shivering, but it's it's got its little arms and its little.
So it's almost like a not a split evolution, but it's like how only Galarian Farfetch'd can evolve into Surfetch'd. Now only Norwegian Snom can evolve into.
Well, it's like Wiglet.
Yeah. Oh, you want it to be a convergent evolution?
Yeah, because it's not really.
Yes. Okay.
It's still a bug. It's still a bug, but it's not a moth anymore. Now it's like a beetle, and it's like first it starts as this little beetle with gnome hats on it, and then it turns into a bigger gnome that has just its hands. It's wearing a big fluffy coat.
I still think it should be normal bug because there is no normal bug type, and I will confidently say that.
And I guess that would make sense that it's not ice type because it is just a bug trying to stay warm.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
That's cute.
I think that's cute. That works. That works for an alternate form. Convergent evolutions. Jokum, let me show you these shinies. I'm sorry to say they're a little disappointing.
That's disappointing.
Snom's face looks like he's about to puke.
Yeah.
He gets kind of green. And his back...
They should have made him blue or something.
In Gen 8, Oh, never mind. I thought he looked bluer in Gen 8, but I think that's just when I see him in the wild. He looks blue against the snow. Yeah, he just gets kind of like a green face, which is pretty disappointing. And then Frosmoth gets kind of green.
That's not good.
I don't know. I don't hate it, but I don't see why. I would never try and shiny hunt for
original
it.
Frosmoth is just best.
It is. It's gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. As far as strategies go, I mean, make sure it has ice scales, put it on a snowstorm team, set up an Aura Veil, and then have your much stronger teammate sweep, you know?
Oh, you're talking about just using it for setup and then switching? Or are you talking
doubles?
I
mean, you can in doubles. I'm talking more so in doubles because that's more competitively viable as doubles. I mean, there are tons of great moves you can teach it to, like, it has a high special attack. The snowstorm's been set up. What Pokemon summons a snowstorm upon entering battle? Who can do that? Abomasnow?
I want to say Abomasnow, but then you
He's
have to have
not
Abomasnow.
good, yeah. That's 2 Pokemon times 4 weak to fire.
Yeah.
Who else summons a snowstorm? What's that? Snow Warning? Cause like having like a Frostlass with Snow Cloak would be great. Oh yeah, Vanillux. Vanillux gets Snow Warning. Oh, okay, here we go. Alolan Ninetales has it as their hidden ability. So send out your Alolan Ninetales and your Frosmoth. Then your Frosmoth uses Aurora Veil. So now physical and special attacks they don't hit as hard.
Wait, so Aurora Veil, I thought that's just physical attacks that don't hit as hard.
No, so its ability makes special attacks not hit as hard.
Just to itself, though, right?
Yes, just to itself.
Yeah.
But Aurora Veil, this move reduces damage from physical and special moves for 5 turns.
I don't know why I thought it was just... So specials will do nothing.
Specials to Frostmoth in particular will do nothing.
Oh, that's crazy.
And physicals will do less damage at least. And then this is especially good for your Ninetales next to you. And then you also have like a... blank on its name, Frostlass in the back with Snow Cloak. Now it's harder to hit, and then if it does get hit...
But now you have to have all ice types, or like 3 of your Pokemon are ice types.
So if you want to become an ice-type gym leader...
This is
the ultimate team.
Actually good gym leaders, yes. That actually sounds great.
Alolan Ninetales, Frostlass, Frosmoth, and then, I don't know, throw one other ice type in there for craps and giggles, and then you are good to go, baby. Weavile. Sure. Make it Weavile. Yep. Yeah. Okay, that was the best strategy section we've had in a long time. But I would very much like to go to Bulbapedia now.
You would, wouldn't you?
I do, don't I? Snom shares its category with Caterpie and Wurmple. They are known as the worm Pokemon.
Oh.
Yeah, Caterpie is the worm Pokemon, huh?
Yeah. I feel like it's a product of the 90s when they didn't care about being pedantic.
Yeah.
I feel like in the 90s there was a very lack. I think they just didn't care as much. They were like, it looks like a worm. And if you'd be like, actually, it's a caterpillar, they're like, shut up, nerd.
What are you, some kind of nerd? No other Pokemon have the same type combination as Snom in its evolved form. They are the only Ice Bug type.
Well, I'll be danged.
Snom and its evolution are the only Ice-type Pokemon in the Bug Egg group. That makes total sense.
The Egg group facts are always so interesting.
I know, that's your favorite part. That's why I read them every time.
This is the part of the show where Joe gets excited, delighted, and...
There's a lot of... I'm sorry, I just kind of ignored what you were saying. Snom has a ton of little bits of trivia here. I'm going to try and blaze through these because I find these interesting. Snom is the only Generation 8 Pokemon that evolves through friendship.
Whoa.
Snom has the lowest base stat total of all Ice-type Pokemon, which is saying a lot. Snom has the lowest base HP and speed stats of all Ice
Whoa.
It has the lowest base stat total of all Ice Pokemon. Of course it has the lowest base HP and speed stats.
Well, it could have. I mean, I don't know. I don't think that's that crazy.
Okay, yeah, fair. It is tied with Swinub for the lowest base special defense stat of all Ice-type Pokemon.
No way.
Snom is the only Ice-type Pokemon that cannot learn Blizzard or Endure.
Whoa.
Endure?
Every Ice-type Pokemon can learn Endure?
I guess.
Oh, okay.
What?
Dang.
And one of the only 3 that cannot learn Ice Beam. The others being Frosmoth and Chien Pao.
Oh, that's pretty
We
cool.
just heard about that in Chien Pao's. But why did it not mention Snom?
In Chien Pao's trivia?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe they were trying
Did it?
to
No,
keep
it did
more
mention Snom. They
interesting.
did mention Snom.
Okay.
No, it did. Oh, wow. That's crazy synergy, bro. Snom is the only Ice-type Pokemon with a serpentine body. Snom is the only Pokemon with a
It
base.
has a serpentine body?
Yeah. No arms, no legs. All noodle.
Okay.
It's the only Pokemon with a base stat total of 185, and it is tied with Frost Rotom in Snowy Form Cast Form for the shortest Ice-type Pokemon. I always thought Frost Rotom was a whole fridge. Apparently, it's a mini fridge.
Are you serious?
Apparently.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I can see it being a mini fridge.
Origin. Here we go. Snom may be based on a jewel caterpillar. Is it now? Is it
Well,
now?
hold on. That's the moth form. That's the moth form.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, see?
The moth form is bright red. It looks like Frosmoth, but bright red. But yeah, the little
That's so cute.
That is a cute little caterpillar, man. That is funky looking. It looks like a sea cucumber. It may also draw some inspiration from the larva of a gynophora. It's just a moth. All right, yeah, the larva of a moth. Okay, yeah. Jewel caterpillars are absolutely stunning. Holy crap, those are beautiful.
Holy crap.
And they evolve into an insanely
They
beautiful.
evolve?
Oh my gosh, I'm too Pokemon brained.
Oh my gosh.
And they turn into an incredibly beautiful moth. Gosh, I have got to add one of these to my collection.
Frank kills bugs.
I don't kill them, I collect their corpses. Anyway, there's more to say about Snom. One particular species, the Arctic woolly bear moth. Gotta see this. Oh, that's just its little pupa guy. Its little caterpillar.
Aw.
It's pretty cute.
I wish woolly caterpillars weren't, like, dangerous to touch.
I want to pet them so bad. It can enter a dormant state that allows it to endure temperatures as low as negative 94 degrees Fahrenheit. That sounds like a Pokedex entry. Snom's voracious appetite in Pokemon Camp, which is a game, apparently? What? Pokemon Camp is a feature introduced in Pokemon Sword and Shield that allows players to care for their Pokemon in various ways. What? It has a voracious appetite in Pokemon Camp? It is similar to Pokemon and Me, yeah, but Pokemon Camp also introduces the curry. What? Snom has a voracious appetite? Anyway, it is a reference to Saturnid biology in which the caterpillars eat a large stockpile of food due to losing the ability to eat upon becoming moths. Isn't that so sad? Moths can't eat. They lose the ability to eat.
Yeah, but they get to bang.
But they get to be beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
Snom may be a combination of snow, worm, and nom. Slang for eating. That's pretty cute.
I think it's mostly snow and nom.
Yeah, Snom.
It's so cute. It's got the little 3 mouth.
Yeah, it's like a little butt mouth.
Oh,
it's
so
adorable.
Cute. I love it. Slap a butt mouth, like, that little, I like to call it the 3 mouth.
Yeah.
Slap a 3 mouth on a character, immediately cuter.
Yeah, agreed. No, okay, already read that. Frosmoth is the only Ice-type Pokemon with 2 or more pairs of wings.
Oh, it's got 2 wings?
It looks like it just has, like, the one on each side. I'm going to ignore that piece of trivia. Frosmoth may be based on an alpine or Arctic moth. One particular species, the Arctic woolly bear moth, can enter a dormant state that allows... Yeah, we already read that. Given its size, the tail on its wings, and green-hued shiny palate, Frosmoth may also draw inspiration from Actius genus of giant silk moths.
I just clicked on a picture of a silk moth.
Yep.
It looks a lot like a silk moth.
It's so cute. Moths are some of the cutest insects out there. Beetles are the coolest. Moths are the cutest. By far.
What's the worst?
What's the worst?
Stick bugs?
No, they're fine. They're pretty cool. Cockroaches. They're the worst.
Yeah. You know termites are cockroaches? Or are related to cockroaches?
That makes sense to me. Termites suck.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't give you much more information for Frosmoth. Frosmoth may be a combination of frost and moth.
Yeah, I'd buy it.
Did we mention Frosmoth when we were talking about Qian Pao just being leopard sword or sword leopard? We were like, well, that's just Talonflame, but
yeah.
Frostmoth is literally just
Frosmoth is another not great name.
Yeah, it's kind of uncreative. I like it; it's fine, but I can acknowledge it's uncreative. Well, let's see how merched out this guy is, and I am concerned because there are no sitting cuties for Gen 8. So we'll see. I feel Snom's going to have a lot of merch.
Snom is going to have a lot of merch. Come on.
I think even in the Vanillite episode, when we were looking at socks, yep, there it is.
The people love Snom.
The people do love
It's
Snom.
gotta be said.
Look at that. We got another onesie with Snom all over it.
That's pretty cute. Also, is that a sleep hat?
I think somebody just put a sleep hat on a Snom plush.
For Snorlax, and they put it on a
Wow, Snom was featured on one of the Pokemon Center exclusive skateboards.
Yeah,
I didn't expect that.
When you're grinding those rails, you want
That's
Snom
not to skate on. That is to hang on the wall, my dude.
Okay.
Snom comes on those, like that ornament set we talked about a while back. There was a pin set consisting of Snom, Pincurchin, and Pukumuku.
Oh,
just
the
little guys.
Yeah.
Oh, there's like these card sleeves that have Snom on them. And then there is a Snom plush, 8.25-inch plush. Not a sitting cutie, but of course sold out.
I think Snom has, like, I would dare to say A-tier representation, but maybe it's B-tier.
Maybe I'd say closer to B.
So high B, B+.
Yes. There is a Frosmoth plush too, an 18-inch Frosmoth plush, but it's sold out. And besides that, there is this sick Pokemon TCG Volcarona and Frosmoth Freezer Burn double, like what do they call it? Double deck box. It comes with so much cool stuff, and by so much I mean some cool stuff, including these TCG card sleeves that feature Volcarona and Frosmoth. Two super cool bugs.
Super cool. Frosmoth has a lot less merch, though. I think
Sadly.
the community gathered around Snom because Snom is adorable.
Oh, it's so freaking cute.
I think it's got pretty great. I think the community carries a lot of the representation of Snom.
Agreed.
But still, the Pokemon Company has a lot of Snom stuff too.
Yeah.
But Frosmoth is kind of like a C tier representation.
It got a plush, even though it's not a sitting cutie. So that means something, because not every Pokemon gets a plush unless it's a sitting cutie.
Is this official? Japanese?
A wind chime?
Yeah.
A wind chime with
There's
Frosmoth
a Frosmoth
on it.
wind chime.
That's so cool.
All right, yeah, but still like C tier.
I would still give it C for sure. Well, Jokum, I honestly feel like you're going to accomplish your goals today.
This is the part of the show where I Google the name and then I scroll until I find fan art.
Yeah.
You know exactly what kind of fan art I'm looking for.
The weird
I really
kind.
like the contrast that a lot of people have Volcarona and Frosmoth together.
Yeah.
Because of the contrast, right?
Fire and Ice
Moth,
Bug.
Ice Moth. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they're super duper cool, man. Okay.
That's pushing it.
That's a
great for affinity.
Humanized. I wouldn't say it's a furry, but it's a humanized Frosmoth with giant boobs
gabagools.
And like cleavage just spilling out of her top. So that
kids listen to this?
I don't know who listens to this. Nobody comments and tells me that they listen.
Well, hey, we have a trucker.
Thank you, Mr. Trucker. Actually, people have been commenting on YouTube. Thank you so much for commenting, guys. It means the world to me that you guys are interested enough. I'm sorry, I stumbled on my words there because Jokum found some fan art of a absolutely shredded to the gills Frosmoth.
That's like it's black instead of white. That's great.
Yeah.
That was hard.
It's crazy, dog. Oh, somebody 3D printed a little Frosmoth figure. That's neat. All right, I'm not really seeing anything besides. Okay, I think that counts.
I don't know if that counts. I think the spilling over cleavage might.
Jokum just found a picture of a Frosmoth with a human body, but still a Frosmoth head, and it has human proportions. Not as bad as the original spillover, but that. Oh. Don't click on that. Okay, he found.
Yeah.
Okay.
I had to click into so you know when you click on Google, it brings up the image, right? And then they'll display other images related. We found a
pretty
your state of your standard rule,
let's just say it was a moth with human woman body parts uncovered. Sadly. Sadly.
Big brother.
Can we move on?
Hey, let's just agree that you agreed to have this part of the show.
Yeah, it's my.
You know
technically, you forced this upon me.
You know what else is a part of the show?
Music.
This is the part of the show where the boys discuss how edible the pocket monsters that we focused on won't belong till up and come along to the segment of the show.
Yes, indeed, it is the part of the show where we shack up with a moth.
Oh my gosh!
Is shack up that bad?
It's bumping uglies.
Is it?
Yeah.
We're going. Okay, first off, we're looking up his definition.
Oh no. Okay, this is the part of the show where we try to wed the bug, eat the bug, and kill the bug.
To live together as unmarried smexual partners or have illicit smexual relations.
There it is.
It could also mean to live together as husband and wife without being legally married.
So, anyway.
It's just living with your significant other.
Anyway, Jokum, would you marry this bug? I feel like I'm more likely to marry this bug than any other bug we've talked about.
I think so, because it's got those F-me eyes.
It's got the feminine wiles, if you will.
Hey, they feminized a moth, and I'm here for it. It's a bug, though, is my problem. It's cute, though. It's cute.
It is. It's very cute. It actually does have, warm arms to hold you and hug you.
I need to look at those arms.
It's not made of snow. It just has ice powers, so it's not going to be, super cold.
They're so cute and tiny.
Yeah, she even has, little foot pads.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah, that's pretty freaking cute.
All right, that's adorable. She's got hands for holding.
Yep. She can wrap her wings around you when you hug her.
Aww.
This is probably the most animal-like Pokemon yet that I'm still okay with marrying.
It's better than the mole.
It is better than the mole. I was just about to give it a 4.3.
I'll give it a 4. It's still a bug. The other eyes are kind of scaring me.
The eyes are not scaring me at all. I could stare into those eyes all day.
It still freaks me out that it's moving. But those little arms are so cute.
I'm confident with my 4.3.
Maybe I'll jump up there with you.
Yeah.
I wanted to. I'll make it easy.
Oh my God. It looks like it's so
cute.
soft. She's so soft and squishy to hug.
Just thinking about bug texture though, of
But she's a soft moth. She's got that moth fur.
So cute.
Gajinka though.
Oh, I love her.
We've been talking about so many ice types lately, but she loves dressing up in big coats to keep warm.
Coats, and she's got a little chub on her.
Yes, she does. She has little, short little arms.
I guess she has short arms.
Yeah, but they're cute.
Yeah.
Oh,
your arms are so short, babe.
But she's a lot shorter than you.
Okay, I can see that. Yeah, because she is kind of just a little bundle.
Uh-huh.
That's adorable.
Speaking of being a lot shorter than you, let's talk about that height.
Yeah, how tall is it?
Is she? Because there
is
a
wild animal.
A 50-50 gender ratio.
Get ratioed.
How tall do you think this moth is, Jokum?
3 feet tall.
Taller.
3 feet 6?
Taller.
4 feet 5.
4'3".
4'3".
That's a pretty decently sized creature. That's big.
Yeah. I'm surprised they made it that big.
Nice to hold, nice to hug.
Oh, wholesome.
I think this Gajinka, I know we didn't say much about her, but it just seems like she's gonna really enjoy hiking through snowy mountains. If she sees an insect, she's gonna get all excited about it.
Why would she get excited about insects?
Because she's a bug.
When you see another human, do you get all excited about it?
Yes.
Okay, I don't believe you. You hate children.
But I love adults. They're cool. I like hanging out with them. And I don't hate children. I just don't want children.
Okay. Anyways, yeah, I think it's a successful marriage with the Gajinka.
Yes, I agree.
We're not going to give it a rating, but
No, we never do. I feel like, as far as edible,
yeah, we have to eat it
moths
now.
don't. Crickets, grasshoppers, they have good meat you can eat. Moths, I don't know.
It depends. I mean, she's pretty chunky, and if you think about it, it's bug meat is just like crab meat. It's gonna be like crab meat.
Yeah.
And she's got some meat on her. So I would say she's going to taste like crab. She's got a lot of fat.
Oh, wait. Going back to Wed, why didn't we just say that Gajinka Frosmoth is Melanie?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
it'd be like marrying Melanie.
Oh, Melanie.
Oh, Melanie.
Melanie. Emphasis on Melanie.
Emphasis on the fact that she's a fictional character and I'm not being weird.
You married weirdo.
You in a relationship weirdo.
Yeah, but it's like, it's cool.
Marry that girl.
Marry her anyway.
Marry that off.
Don't. It's just an anime.
Anyway, I'll eat the moth. I don't know. I'm sure you could prepare it in a way that's
I think it's
edible.
a 5.5 because I think it's gonna throw me off that it's a moth, but I think it's gonna taste like crab.
4.5. I don't think it's gonna taste like crab. I think that's way off.
Why?
Because it's not a crab.
Yeah, it's not a crab, but if you eat, like, you gotta watch Adam Ragusa. Adam Ragusa, food scientist YouTuber, he makes lots of videos on it where he talked about how bugs basically are they're crustaceans, right? Insects are crustaceans.
I get that. I don't think a bug is ever going to taste like a crab.
But he cooked a little mealworm, right? And he just squished out just a little bit of meat that's inside of it, ate it, and he's like, yeah, just tastes like crab.
I'll have to
just
do
get
that.
so
I'll
little
have to
meat
do
off
that
of
now. 4.5. I'm personally giving it a 4.5.
I'm gonna go 6. Therefore, averaged, it's like.
Don't you dare give this.
I'm gonna give it a 6.
You're only doing that to spite me.
No, because I think it'll taste like crab, and I love crab, and I long for a seafood
crab
boil.
Too. Jokum, seafood boils are freaking incredible, but you and I should cook a bug sometime so you can prove it to me that they are crab tasting.
We'd have to, I'll have to squish out we're gonna have to steam and then squish. Okay, look, does Katrina have any mealworms?
Maybe.
We could steam a bunch of mealworms and then roll out all their meat.
Let's do it.
That sounds so gross.
Oh my gosh! Because it tastes like crab.
We're also eating all their little the cardboard or whatever they eat in their bellies.
And you are telling me that Frosmoth is
she's
6
huge.
after you just said that's so gross.
Because she's huge, I can pick around the junk.
What junk?
The cardboard that she eats or whatever. I don't know what she eats.
The cardboard is just going to be part of her now? What does that even mean? What are you saying?
Okay, so with a mealworm, and you squish out all the things. You're also squishing out all its little organs and all the poop, all the things that it has in it. Whereas Frosmoth is so large, if you steam her and open her up, you're going to be able to pick around it.
Okay, all right.
It's like if you gave me a quarter-sized chicken, you're like, yeah, there it is. It tastes like chicken. I'm like, can you take off the feathers and the poop on the inside?
Can I? I'm still giving it a 4.5.
All right, I'm gonna give it a 6 to raise up that average.
Dead.
I think I can take it. It's flying though, and it has a good move.
This is always the problem. Yeah.
Gosh dang it!
If it can create a snowstorm, which will and then it can use Aurora Veil to make our attacks.
And that's a level up move.
Level up moves,
man.
And then to make our attacks not hit nearly as hard. And with ice scales, any gun you try and shoot it with, that's a long distance attack, is gonna do less damage.
I feel as though a bullet. I don't feel what. I hate that a bullet would be special attack, right? But bullet seed is special, right?
Bullet seed is special, but okay, never mind. Bullet punch is physical, but it's a punch.
Yeah,
it's just as fast as a bullet.
Yeah. It's stupid. This is real life. Why would
if it's real, okay.
But we have to use the parameters.
Yeah.
That's stupid as heck though.
So
I think I could get a. I feel as though I could reasonably find.
Bullet seed is physical.
Really?
Yes.
So if I shot a bullet at it, do you think I could realistically say that is a physical attack and not a special attack? It's not like I'm shooting psychic waves at it.
Whenever I see Bulbasaur use bullet seed in the anime, he's launching an attack from the ground to somebody else. That is the definition of a special attack.
But what's the difference between me punching you with my fist and me stepping back and shooting my fist at you?
You think that's how bullet punch works?
No, but I'm just saying, like, if I have a bullet at the end of a stick and I whack your head with it and then I shoot you in the head, what's the difference?
Fine. I guess shooting is physical. I'll give you that.
I think because of bullet seed, I feel like that gives me some grounds to say this.
Yeah.
So I think there's
bare hands. I mean, it would have to get close enough to me to grab it.
Close.
And if I can grab it, I can tear the wings off. That's easy. It's
moths
so
are
easy.
moths are
famously easy to tear apart.
It's horrible.
It is horrible, but they're so delicate.
Yeah.
Wings, legs, antenna, so easy.
Yeah. Guys, Frank's not a psychopath. He finds moths that are clearly going to die on the beach, and he spends like half an hour trying to resuscitate them on a rock.
Okay.
Or trying to get it to come back to life. He's like, oh my gosh.
I was on a beach walk with Joachim and another friend of ours. I found this beautiful, beautiful moth that was clearly dying. It was stuck in the sand, and I got it. I was like holding it in my hands.
Huge.
It was huge, and it was like walking around in my hands a little bit. I didn't know if it was gonna live or not, and they made me put it down.
We made you leave it on a rock and walk away.
Yeah.
That you made it sound like we made you kill it.
They made me kill it, guys.
We didn't want to wait around for you to resuscitate a moth.
I was just walking with it. It would have been fine.
Anyways,
I love bugs.
We set this up at the same
we
time.
Did.
Now
Predator handshake.
Yeah. Hey, we did it. I wonder how annoying these predator handshakes are.
Probably not at all. Metal bat again. It's gonna have to get close enough.
Down. I'm gonna give myself a 10% only because if it's stupid enough to come down. Hold on. Can we flashlight? Can we bring a flashlight?
I mean, Pokemon are smarter
but also
than the average
a moth.
Animal, but they're smarter than the average animal.
It's still a moth.
You can try it.
I'm going to bring a flashlight, and I think that gives me a 20% chance because I get it to come down, and then I'm like, oh, hi, I rip off its wings, and its little hands are like, stab. That's horrible.
I give it bare hands, a 10% chance. I just have to be able to get my hands on it. Metal baseball bat, 20% chance because I have a little bit more reach. And then prep time, a flashlight.
You're using flashlight for prep time?
Yes. The only thing we get is our bare hands or metal baseball bat. That's how it's always worked for these fights.
Fine. And then 10% chance for regular. Yeah. Maybe 25. No, I think I give myself a 30% chance.
Wow.
Because if I get it down to me, it's still going to shoot I have to manhandle it, right? It's easier for me. I get extra range if I have a bat, so I think 30% or maybe 25%.
My thought process with a bat is one hit. Even if I graze it, one hit is all it takes, and then the rest is easy.
Is all it takes, and
bump,
hitting that moth.
Bump.
Yeah. All right. Prep time. I don't need a flashlight. I'm just gonna use my famous rifle.
Why wouldn't you go? Oh my gosh, I keep trying to tell you. Why wouldn't you go to Danny's Flamethrowers and More?
They changed their name again?
They did change their name again.
I love that store.
That's so good.
That's where I buy all of my anthrax.
I've bought so many copious amounts of gasoline.
It's flying
there.
in the sky. I'm just going to... What I'm going to do is I'm going to get like a lantern. I'm going to buy a lantern, one of those really bright ones, put it on the ground.
Well, lantern's attacks wouldn't be very effective.
Oh, that's really good. That's so funny. You're talking about the scoliosis fish.
I hate you.
No, you don't. You hate the idea of
me. Put in the comments down below some love for lantern.
You stuttered.
No, I didn't. You just stuttered just then.
I'm RFK Jr. Get away from me.
Just confabulate.
Again, lantern on the ground, not the fat fish. And then I see Frosmoth.
There you go.
It flies around, and then I just shoot it. I simply shoot it, and its stupid little moth body pops.
Congratulations. Joachim has once again solved this problem with a gun.
Yeah,
like how he solves all his problems in real life.
I will bring out my gun again, Frank. if you keep being mean to me. I'm not going to do that. Please don't.
He's done that so many times.
Don't check up on me.
Thank you all so very much for listening to this episode. If you liked it, please rate it 5 stars. And hey, comment down below your love for Frosmoth or Lantern or
Snom.
Snom, the bestest ice-type Pokemon. And if you want more Pokemon, Hey, go to my YouTube channel, Let's Be Frank, or maybe you're already listening on YouTube. If you are, thank you. I have so many Pokemon videos on this channel. I just really, really love Pokemon. And if you like it, stick around. Please subscribe. But if you want more Jokum...
That's me.
Yep, that's him. Him and I have a series on my channel called Taboo Foods, where we cook weird and odd foods, stuff that people in America wouldn't normally want to eat. Like, for example, bugs. We have eaten bugs before. We've eaten organ meat. We've put meat in cookies.
Chicken organs, just to clarify.
Well, we've eaten bull testicles.
Oh,
Testicles are
yeah.
organs. The skin is an organ. We put chicken skin in the cookies.
Yep. Why did it turn out so bitter?
It was a really, really bad cookie.
it was
Don't mix
really
meat and
bad.
cookies.
I feel like if it was just the bacon, it might have been fine.
I feel like we should have just mixed animal blood in them.
No, I'm not eating animal blood.
Everybody, thank you so very much for listening to this episode. This has been your Certified Poke Moment.
I have a gun. Sean, no!
No, Sean! No!